And that's sort of the way I felt about these housewifely humorists. I mean, it was, I guess it was it just wasn't funny. It just did not get down. But Erma did get down because Erma was robust and she wasn't worried about the jelly side falling down. She was worried about things like, I'm going to quote some things here. She talked about mothers who were whose kids were growing up or getting bigger, and she talked about the lonely mother who plucks a pair of sticky socks off the ceiling and sobs uncontrollably into them. My baby, my baby. Now, I think those previous motherly humorists would not have had the socks on the ceiling. How did the socks get on the ceiling? Okay, now you're working with me. A pair of sticky socks off the ceiling. It gets off into something a little more than just realism. Finally, my mother said, "You have ripped out my heart," and it's funny already. It was not funny at the time. She said, "You have ripped out my heart," and stomped on it on the kitchen floor. And it occurred to me later that if you push it one more little notch, you have ripped out my heart and stomped on it on the kitchen floor that I just finished mopping. And my entire career, I think, has been doing my mother, but pushing it just one notch from tragedy into comedy. I'm sorry with her family here calling her Erma, as if I know her, but I'm going to call her Erma. She's talked about the son saying, well, now I'm talking about you probably, I don't know. His son complaining that his sister was humming. And the sister, of course, said, "No, I'm not humming, not humming. Make her stop humming. Watch her neck. She's humming so no one can hear her but me." I thought that I was going to turn this whole thing into a really great last line, but I think I lost the thread, but I'm going to give you the last line anyway, which is, you may recall talking about watch her neck, she's humming so no one can hear you but me. On the one hand, it seems to me an example of a writer catching, like a dog whistle noise that nobody has quite caught before, because she is humming. You believe that she is humming, but watch her neck. But also, I think any great writer, any really lovable writer is writing, as you read it, it seems like she's writing so that no one can hear it but you. And I think that's what